Action!
Really?
We're filming. Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
He dressed up.
I did dress up.
Do you see this dog?
This shirt is rugged. Not to be confused with
Dressed up.
ragged. Rugged. The holes in the shirt represent my imperfect life. Although I'm not perfect, I still fit. Ha! Ha! What we talking about today, boo? Welcome to Coffee with the Masons.
This is why there's a
Have coffee?
chalkboard wall behind us. Before the wood stove was installed, we had a chalkboard wall painted for the kids.
We still have the chalkboard wall. They get in there and play from time to time.
Every once in a while.
But most of the stuff, let's see. I see, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
There's stuff on there from Easter 3 years ago.
Follow me, a quote from Jesus. Send me, breaking down the word assume. Got the word nag up there. And I drew Oak Island-ish as an island. Maybe palm tree.
So talk about Oak Island, honey.
I love that show. The Lagina brothers, if you never watched The Curse of Oak Island, I recommend it. The Lagina brothers, Rick Lagina read a story in Reader's Digest when he was 12 years old. And it ignited a sparked a fire in him that drove him to, he worked in the U.S. Postal Service for years till he retired. And then his brother Marty was an engineer working in the energy business. They pulled together and they bought controlling interest in Oak Island. Oak Island is an island in the North Atlantic Ocean, right off the coast of Nova Scotia, that people have been searching for a lost treasure for over 200 years. And these guys have unearthed some amazing finds. They just, last night's episode was the second episode of season 7. They used a metal detector. This guy named Gary Drayton, he's their metal detector expert. He comes in and detects metal, and they found 2 pieces last night that were basically used to sharpen tools or mold
Drilling
tools.
equipment?
Forge tools for drilling equipment to dig tunnels. And it dated back to, they brought in a blacksmith who was pretty much an expert in anything old and metal. He said that his date would be the mid-15th century. So, wow. Just wow. These guys have done some amazing stuff on that island. So, I recommend you tune in. It's very relaxing. It'll make you mad, though, because, you feel like you're part of them. Yeah, so when they find something, I feel good. When they don't find anything or they miss the spot, kind of makes me feel down a little bit. But
All right.
your kitty's up to no good.
Yeah.
So, what else we got to talk about today?
You're moving in.
Oh, I am? So,
He's
I went out and
moving in.
shot some videos today. I'm trying to learn this editing app. And I'm getting closer. But I've come up with a plan. I'm going to have a pretty much working studio. I'm bringing in the 55-inch TV, and I'm going to hook it up to my desktop. I think I got to get a new desktop, though.
We bought a laptop that turned out to be just a Chromebook,
Yeah.
and
No bueno. I mean, it works good.
it's an extra. It's like a tablet. We use it like a tablet. It's mobile. It goes all over the house. Plays his music. Plays his videos.
Yeah, I even got Bluetooth hooked to it, so
But
it works pretty well for that.
it's not the editing software that's available on that isn't what he likes.
No, I need
So-
stuff that's more detailed, more in depth.
We've got to drag out a bigger desk from a storage room. We've got to rearrange the living room. And when you tell people, hey, don't throw anything away without checking with us first, you end up with a house full of all kinds of useful but slightly mismatched furniture.
Or if you have a wife that was into crockery at one time and just she used to love to go to the thrift store. We have basically a third bedroom in the house that we call the warehouse, just slept full of crockery.
If y'all go flat after a second, it's the cat. She's right next to the phone.
I have a feeling she's about to do something devilish.
She's about to ruin this video.
Yep. Hey, kitty. Here, all I gotta do is pet her. She'll run away. Ha 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 ha.
So
I'm good at that.
He's thinking about taking over a corner of the living room. So basically,
No, he's taking over a corner of the living
you
room.
are
There's no thinking about it.
Okay, yeah.
I've come up with that plan, and
I like
as soon as you're up to it.
No, your finger.
Oh, sorry.
You're getting away.
As soon as you're up to it, we're going to start.
Tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to man. Son of a gun. Got it. Hey, we're back.
Put it back up.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, or not.
Yeah, we're just going to sit here and I'm going to reach out
Cat knocked over the phone.
with this hand and... Oh, crap.
You suck
Here,
at this.
how about this? Hey!
Did I just say you suck at this?
You did.
Twice?
Twice.
Okay.
So get a picture of the fireplace. There's our wood stove. Chestnuts roasting by an open fire.
Wow, you're
What?
on fire today. Stop.
Actually, I've been singing Christmas songs today.
All right.
And I don't know why.
So basically, we had a huge knockdown drag out when he was using, and I felt led of the Spirit to take down all his family photos that I had put up a couple of years prior, and I just packed them up and put them away. Respectfully, but I packed them up and put them away.
She was kicking me out. What she was doing?
No. God told me that to reach you, to get the point across that you were failing. Focus.
I'm focused.
To get the point across that you were failing big time. He told me to take all the pictures down.
The word I would use was failing miserably.
You were failing miserably. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Hey,
you were
look at
failing.
that thing.
You were failing miserably. You just don't want to talk serious. This is serious.
I'm ready. Do it.
He was failing miserably. He was using. I was trying to kick him out. He wouldn't leave. And God told me, if you want to get his attention, take the pictures down. I would say it worked, didn't it?
Yeah. So leading up, she said all that basically to say this is I have slowly started reintegrating my pictures into the environment in the living room. Mm-hmm. And I started at the top of the mantle. I'll say top. It's up here.
He's taking it over. He's making it into like the man living room.
I've got some stuff along the top shelf, and I've got some stuff on the next shelf over, and I'm taking over that whole corner.
I'm burning up.
You wanted to shoot next to the fire.
I'm burning up, and I can't undress.
She's burning up. She can't undress. No, she can't. No. So, I guess we're gonna end.
So that's our topic for the day. Is there's been some healing going on.
Yes.
He's taking over my living room, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Mine.
But he's attacking this YouTube thing like it's a job.
I'm taking it seriously. I mean,
you need to take it seriously.
It's. I've gone back and watched some of the videos, and they're pretty funny.
And we're actually gonna go do a game day video tomorrow, whether he likes it or not. We're just gonna do sports chat or some. We're starting the new channel tomorrow.
So what I hear her saying is, I'll be doing most of the talking tomorrow.
Yeah, I can sit there with my eyes glazed over.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
See?
You did that earlier when I.
Mhm.
The cats are crazy.
So we're up in the game, and we're excited about it. All right, chapter.
Leave it on a strong note.
Burning up.
You can back up away from the fire a little bit. I got a little something to say before I read the Bible. Remember that you are not the only one that's affected by your addiction. Those around you are affected. They're probably affected more than you are because they actually care about you. When you're out using, you don't care about yourself. You don't care about others. You're a selfish person. Don't be that person anymore. Take that first step to recovery today. Step over the speed bump. Step over the hurdle, whatever it is you want to call it. Start that climb to the plateau, and then we'll coast down the other side together. It's winter time. We'll even ski down together. So how about that? Yeah. Today's scripture, we're reading from the book of Romans chapter 8, and then we're going to go verse 8 and 9. So, actually, we're going to go 8, 9, and 10. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of this. And if Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin. But the Spirit is life because of righteousness.
What does that mean?
That means that don't be living in flesh. Don't be living for the world. He that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. So, yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Like, share, subscribe. Comment if you want. Any recommendations, any hints, any ideas? Dog wants to play with a toy.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Topics
Yes.
you'd like to hear us muddle through.
Sorry if it's a little boring today. We were kind of freestyling.
We freestyle every day.
Yeah,
Really.
I know. God bless you guys. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye.